Good evening. Welcome to Steiner Ice Arena, University of Utah campus for the 2025 Utah Affiliated High School State Championship. Park City Red taking on Brighton Blue for the third time in 3 seasons. Brighton winning in the 22-23 season, and Park City Red winning last season. Both teams go to Nationals following a win here. Nationals this year in Irvine, California at the end of March. With me tonight, I've got Jeff McIntyre. Jeff McIntyre, father of 2 accomplished young hockey athletes, still playing the sport.
They're all the thanks to Park City Hockey.
All the thanks to Park City Hockey. Exactly. And you want to tell us a little bit about your kids? Colton.
They're hanging out in Connecticut, both of them. Tiana is playing for Quinnipiac. They ended their season last night in the playoffs, unfortunately, and Colton's playing in the EHL down in Norwalk, Connecticut. But both of them have, not only thanks to the entire Park City program, but the 2 coaches for Park City tonight, Gata and Adamak, had a big part in them growing up and loving hockey like they do. And this is obviously this is a favorite rink when you get to come here and play in the finals. Looks like going to have a good crowd, Andy.
This is the big time. And yes, Tom Gata had a lot of kids on his teams over the years. Mike Adamak also coaching the 16U team that many of these young players have played for Park City.
So, Andy, this if you look at one piece of paper, this says Park City should win rather easily with a 17-0 record versus 11-5-1. You look at another piece of paper, and it says they've played 3 times this year. You've seen them all.
I have.
And they've, except for the one game in the middle, they've been really close.
They have been close. I wasn't there for the first game. I did see the last 2 games, and the last game was particularly close. It was down to a one-goal game. Park City was actually down after the first period and then came back, scored 2 quick goals. The end of the first and the beginning of the second.
So there's a lesson here.
Yes, and it's all thanks to that man right there, Oakley Fry. Oakley Fry, a very good goalie for Brighton, and actually many of the Park City players have played with him. He famously shut out Park City the year they lost to Brighton. He was actually a journeyman goalie for Juan Diego, and saved, I think he saved 75 shots on goal. And that is not an exaggeration, by the way.
You got to love those. Andy's getting his picture taken by adoring fans right now.
Yes, the fans. They're just too much.
You get paid for that, too?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. It's all part of it.
That's all good.
But, yeah, he played an outstanding game. And Juan Diego went on to win that game in a shootout, actually. That put Park City down. This is a double elimination tournament. And then when they faced Brighton Blue beat them in the last game to go to nationals. So Park City still remembers that. Again, they all good friends of Oakley Fry, but definitely want to get it past him into the twine. So we'll see how that shakes out.
Well, with that undefeated record, like you said, if Brighton, are going to advance to go to nationals, they got to beat us twice. But that's not the message that these coaches are delivering in the locker room.
Absolutely not.
This ends here tonight is the message that was loud and clear coming out of the locker room and up the alley onto the rink.
Yeah, I suspect this to be a pretty physical game, as these games mostly are. Although I will say the last game we played about 10 days ago, it started out as more of a finesse game, and it wasn't until probably deep into the third period where bodies started getting targeted more than pucks. So we'll see how that plays out here today.
Well, they've got some scorers, and I'm the statistics that Dempsey Grimm put up. He's number 55 in blue. So that's blue, not black. Is that correct?
That is blue,
All right.
correct.
Yes, that is. He had 48 points in 17 games, and that's tough to do. That's 2.8 points a game. Our Ford, Cooper Ford, had the closest to that at 2.5 a game. So we got some sharpshooters out there. We got some speed on the ice from both teams. I had the pleasure of seeing one of the Brighton games, and they got a few people that can get up and down the ice.
Absolutely. It'll be a little bit of a defensive battle. Again, a goalie on goalie. I think both of these goalies are top of the league in terms of save percentage. Brighton goalie Oakley for...
Oakley's got a 91% save percentage and a 3.11 goal against. And obviously a better one-loss record for Alex, who he was 16-0 this year with a 1.16 goal against and about the same save percentage, 90%, yeah. So these guys can play in net, and if in fact you're going to win a championship, that net has to be occupied correctly, and it is on both ends of the ice tonight.
Absolutely. We'll pause here for the starting lineups. Jackson Grady, team captain.
He's got a couple rings. Cooper, our leading scorer.
And Jonesy Reese, coming off an injury reserve, has been back with us for about 4 games now.
Great.
And getting his feet back on her, Will Bach, the other captain. And Charlie Cusimano starting out in defense.
Cusimano, that's how you say that, right?
Cusimano.
And our
Alex
goalie,
R.I.
Alex.
There you go.
Very nice. Tonight we've got 4 officials working this championship game, which is the way it should be. So we'll have 2 wearing the floaties as referees and 2 linesmen as well. And I'll tell you, the crowd is mostly on this side of the rink, but the Park City side is full and overflowing, and still coming in on the Brighton side of things. So, Andy, if they expected us to be completely unbiased,
That's not going to happen.
should they find another network?
They should find Game on live stream is also streaming live, probably a lot less biased.
You think?
Perhaps.
Yeah, if you want a Brighton broadcast, suggest you go to that one. This one's going to be very Park City friendly.
Just like any NHL game, you can now tune into whoever broadcast you want,
that's
right?
And that's the same here.
That's it.
Adamak giving his pregame speech down there. We've got Ian as the scratch tonight due to a groin injury. Is
groin
that right?
injury, yeah. He's been off of that for probably the last 4 games, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's
one of our really effective players and the difference maker, and we have missed him for sure, but providing some confidence on the bench.
So let's see who's nervous. That goes away with the first hit.
That puck up, already out of play. Unintentional.
Right into his own bench and has to go apologize to a few of his teammates.
Not called for the delay of game. We'll take it on the circle, mid-ice, neutral ice. And that puck comes out. Grady picks it up. And Bach with the body up against the boards. Grady will take it around the net.
Took
Grady
off the puck
up to Reese. Nicely. Reese looks for Cusimano. Will take it all the way into the zone. Drops back, shot high up over the net from Reese.
Ford showing that speed. He is probably, if not the fastest, definitely one of the
Absolutely.
fastest in the league.
And what makes him so fast is the first couple of steps.
Yeah.
And if you're not already moving, you're not going to have a good chance of keeping up.
He gets up to speed so quick. That was a nice glove save and a hold, so we get a line change from both squads by Alex on a shot from the left dot.
Mitch Berry will take the drop for Park City. And that puck straight to Nico. Nico into the zone along the boards. Oh! Yes! Pass over to Belanti. Right across the crease and gets it out the back of his stick to drop it in for the first goal of the game with 15:06 left in the first. And Park City is fired up. What a pass, what a play.
Came down the right side. They did not bang him against the boards. He had a free look to the circle. And when he got in deep, the goalie had to commit to him and wide open on the back door for a tap in. And that was a beautiful way to start this.
Belanti, watch for Belanti. He just has a keen sense of where to be for goal scoring.
He was definitely in the right spot at the perfect time.
Cusimano drops it in. Slater will take it around for Brighton. And taken away before it got out. Bach will chase it. That'll come back all the way around. Reese will keep it in. Reese back to Ford. That comes out. Grady will reset as Jake comes in for Cusimano. Jake's up to Reese. Reese dumped into the zone. And there'll be a line change for Park City. Grimm taken away by Hutchinson. Leo Van Valkenburg, wheelwright. Jakes dumps it in, and Hutchison will body blow to the number, who is that? Number 3, it looks like. Dustin George, I think, for Brighton. Puck comes out. Wheelwright will reset. Not before Grimm takes it. Shot, blocker save.
Alex saw that coming. Nice clean look at it.
Oh, great pass of Van Valkenburg. Oh, tries to go nutmeg through the legs, but can't get it through. And a counterattack by Brighton. Taken away again. Leo to Hutchison. They'll dump it in and go out for a line change. Hutchison can't quite get out the ice.
Park City forecheck and center ice play has been very good. Only 2 zone entries for Brighton so far.
Oh, turnaround jumper by Jakes. That'll be blocked, save. Puck squeaks out, picked up by Brighton. Richardson through the middle. Lloyd's stick right through him. Oh,
there it is.
Great pass right into the crease.
Oakley was down and ready for that, but that was a beautiful pass.
I will say Oakley, again, a formidable force in net, and it'll take a couple passes to get it by him. Very few shots straight on will get by him.
Well, when they've had the puck in the zone and in solid possession, they've got somebody in front of the net, and that'll probably be the story through the night. At least one, probably 2 skaters, whenever they have the opportunity.
Cusimano thought about it going back stick, but thinks twice, gets it out to Jonesy Reese, out to around the back up to Cusimano. Shot,
ripped,
blocker. Oh, he tried to get it through the 5-hole.
Perfect.
Good pressure.
Shot. Off the pad, created a rebound.
Ford, great move. Dumps it back into Reese.
Good body check by 17 on Brighton. And they throw it down ice.
Desperation move.
Yep. They needed to get that line off. There was a lot of zone time again for Park City. They've been forechecking with 2 and 3 skaters. And again, their play in the neutral zone has been excellent as well.
Shot wide.
Side of the net.
Belanti gets it up to the top to Jakes. Jakes one time. Save.
Nice calm save by Oakley.
Puck in the near side board. Barry will take it. Yeah, gets it to the back of his skate. Try to get it to Belanti. That'll squeak out. And Park City just dominating the puck right now. Nico will come out with it with speed again. And taken away by Brighton.
Big hit
Belanti
at the red line
gets a piece
by
of
Belanti.
that. Shot. Save!
That was beautiful.
Hunter Jakes on. What was that?
It was a forehand as he's coming across the slot. It was on his forehand, and he ripped it as soon as he had an alley between the 2 defensemen.
Right over blocker side?
Blocker side, high and hard. Not quite bar down, but close to it. It was a great damn shot.
And as the father of a goalie, is that the soft spot of the net? Top of the blocker?
Every goalie's different, but looks like we might have just found one there. That was brutal. A tough stop, but again, it kind of surprised him because looked like he was going to come all the way across from dot to dot, and he just found that alley as soon as he got to the slot.
Oh, we already have a octopus on the ground.
An octopus on the ice.
A little premature for the octopus.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll go in the locker room for some food afterwards.
I think they'll probably embalm that and put it in the trophy case if this goes
so?
like it's going right now.
It's a good start, man. It's a good start. 2-zip with 11:10 to play in the first period. So that's the first face-off they've lost, I believe. Park City.
Bigelow to Tommy Jacobson, straight up. Cody Wheelwright. Now it comes around the back. Bigelow will take it again. And cycles around. That'll be an icing.
That'll be icing. Yeah. Just missed the stick of the forward. We'll go play down this end for a little bit. Got the forward line out. Andy and Grady out on D. Second face-off win in a row for Brighton.
Slater tried to get it to number 8. Don't have his name. But it'll come back. Reese dumps it in. Back around. Cusimano will pinch in. Cusimano out fighting around the back. And that is a held the stick. Cusimano didn't like that. Kicks the puck.
Kicks it beautifully to the back of the net where we pick it up.
Reese looking all the way over. Cusimano off the boards. Oh, that is going to be.
He's going to get a couple of minutes for that.
Yeah. Reese protecting his player. He did have the puck.
He kind of had the puck. He got rid of it, and then he got laid out.
Yeah, well.
So it was tough. It was so tempting because
yes.
he was just standing there. It was tough not to do that.
Forbidden fruit.
So let's see what happens on this power play.
So it'll be one-man advantage for Brighton for 2 minutes for, I assume, roughing.
Yeah, it was roughing, and Grimm is going to take the face-off. Winning these face-offs in your own zone is so critical. And Grimm won it.
Oh, great idea. They tried to go far post, but that was intercepted before it got there. Grimm tries to set up power play, back up to Slater on the top. Oh, that comes out, but yep. There we get called. There we go. And Brighton will have to reset.
Slater knew it. He was hoping the referee didn't.
So Brighton looking a little bit more organized on the power play. Last game, they didn't quite get into form for the power play. They were more running and shooting like this.
Nice rush, nice shot, great save. Alex was in perfect position. There wasn't really much to shoot at from the depth he was, and he had to get off his stick very quick. Grimm is still out there and is going to take this face off as well. He's won 2 in a row.
I imagine Grimm will be short-shifted quite a few times in this game, given his statistics.
Puck went out. So
how does Alex' composure look back there in net so far?
He looks calm so far, which always is interesting. A goalie is usually, if you're calm at the beginning of a game, something's wrong with you. So he looks good, and look, this puck got out of the zone even after a face-off loss, so that worked great. We got a minute 12 left in this power play for Brighton. Good forecheck.
And deep in.
Yep.
Jake's challenging. Oh, big hit by Jacobson. And Brighton finally getting organized. But pressured up over the net. Shot.
Here we go.
It'll come back out. And had to go around.
Get it.
Ford had to go around the ref.
Nice poke
and
check.
A nice shovel out.
Check. I think that was Jake's.
Oh,
and a
Jacobs.
Good stick lift by number 10.
Jacobson. Oh, it's going to be a whistle on
Ford. Yep.
And we're going to go down.
All right, just got rid of the first.
Now we got 25 seconds left.
First. Yeah, 25 seconds. So we got 5 on 3 here. That's not never healthy.
And this game called pretty tight. I don't know about that
Yeah,
penalty. A little soft.
a little soft, but they are getting some hits in early on. So they're letting them play a little bit on the hit side, but the penalties are a little. Ooh,
Nice blocker
nice
save
blocker
by
save.
Alex. Comeback's in. Brighton will rotate around, looking for an opening. And that is the signal from Oakley that one man should be coming out of the box pretty soon. That puck reset.
Nice.
And Jonesy Reese will come out of the box straight
5
into
on 4.
the zone. Bach on the counterattack. Him 1 against 5. Still's got the puck. And Cusimano rifles one across the entire ice.
And we've got it. Kills
And great forecheck. That is coming out.
2 on
Grimm,
1.
the leading scorer, can't figure out where the puck is. Cusimano gets it all the way around. That'll come back out.
Nice.
1 minute left in the power play for Brighton.
7 minutes left in the period. 2-0 Park City.
Mason Lees out to Nico. Nico tried to get it out, but taken away. Brighton keeps it in the zone with 35 seconds left to go in the power play. And Brighton sets up. Shot, save. And that comes back out. And that'll be, tried to get it out.
There
it does,
go.
it bounces
Bouncing
across.
puck.
Mason Lees successful in the clear.
Alex made that save. It did bounce into the slot, but we had 2 guys standing right there to clear. We got 5 seconds left.
Belanti.
In the power play for Brighton. 5 on 5 hockey.
Park City successful. Well, I think that was 1 shot on goal, maybe
on that second
2.
one. And
yeah.
I think 1 on the first one, yeah.
Wheelwright through
There
the
it
middle.
is.
Oh, had him. Jacobson.
Nice, Jacobson.
Shot, save. And Brighton trying to clear it.
That ain't going anywhere.
No, it's just out of reach of Oakley. And Wheelwright straight to Belanti,
Yeah,
who
another
tried to
icing.
one-time that, and that'll be another icing.
Had to get it out of there.
Yeah.
So in Utah high school hockey and icing, you can change lines even if you are the offender. And that gives them the break they needed. They were having trouble getting it. It was just sitting there outside the paint.
Yeah.
Like you said, he couldn't reach it. Oakley couldn't
Right.
reach it.
Yeah, it was just out of reach.
Yeah. Yeah, another one
Then
right
Mogelberg
here.
shots,
Oh,
blocker
nice
save.
Great shot by Leo.
Very quick hands.
Yeah. There we go.
Barry to Van Valkenburg. That
Yeah,
puck will come out.
Clear again.
And Hunter
And it does make it.
chases down the icing. And it'll come all the way back.
Another face-off in the good guy end. We got a little more than 5 minutes left in this first period. The 2 penalties, the penalty kills, they took away our momentum here. But
Yeah.
Let's see if this face-off in the O-zone can help bring it back. Good face-off win.
Jacobson tries to get it through. It gets right into Peterson's middle parts.
There
Shot!
you go!
Goal!
That was set up by number 9.
Hutchinson with the rebound off a Harry's Lloyd shot. Puts it 3-0. And you called it, Jeff. Just need a little momentum off that puck drop.
He won that face-off once again. Lloyd shot that from below the goal line. He knew he was going to be very difficult to get a shot in from there unless it was off the goalie, but he created exactly what he wanted. And that was a rebound out in front.
Exactly.
We had 2 guys there and only 1 goalie.
Park City out to a quick lead
That's-
here with 4:47 left to go in the first. Cusimano around the side to Reese. Doesn't come out. And,
Yeah.
great save by Alex on the pads. That reverse all the way over to Ford. Ford gets it out of the zone, but turns it over. Reese on the forecheck. We'll chase that down. Reese not afraid. He's got Bach right in front of the net. High slot. He'll take it up to the top. Turnaround jumper, a little bit wide. Grady dumps it back in.
Left.
Great Ford with fancy footwork. To Cusimano with the drop, comes in all the way across the middle, and
That was a good look.
good look. Harry's lawyer, I think it was Will Bach, he was looking for, a little bit out of his reach. Cusimano again pinches in. Cusimano getting
Got 2 people checking him, and he stayed on his feet.
Cusimano comes out with it
Okay.
and taken away. And they're going to.
Two aggressive skaters there.
Well, that's grim. And Vinny pulled against the board. He'll take the. That's going to be a delay penalty. Alex will come off. It'll be 6-on-5 on skaters. Park City will try to get organized and keep the puck to make sure Brighton doesn't touch it to keep the possession and this play alive as the delayed
2
penalty.
in front, 1 in the slot.
Shot wide.
And they touched it. That was a pretty good effort.
Yeah, that's good effort.
6-on-5.
Yeah.
Alex in the pen getting a drink of water.
Yeah.
Now let's have a face-off in the zone and see what we can do again. With 3:08 left and 2 minutes of a power play for our first power play.
I don't imagine a 6-on-5 is not something you regularly practice with limited practice and ice time.
It's tough. Yeah, that's when you get the midnight ice time for the 7th session in a week. Then you work on that.
Yeah.
Another good win right there.
Reese pinches in,
Nice
blocker
shot,
save.
nice save.
Great save by Oakley. Out to Reese again. Reese to Ford. Up to Reese. Reese to Ford. Oh, Ford.
He was dancing.
He had a clear shot. Oh, great one-timer by Bach. Pass from Ford. Couldn't get quite his whole stick on it.
Beautiful work behind the net by Ford.
Grady to Reese. Reese shot deflected before it got there.
Yep.
And come back around to Jakes. Jakes up top to Grady. Grady surveys out to Reese. Reese through his stick.
Minute 15 left in the power play.
And out to Reese again.
1 stick in front of the net.
There we go to Ford. Ford shot up. Wow, how was that not off the netting? It went straight up in the air. Oh, a little soft.
And out of the zone.
No, almost.
Ford was looking for either off the helmet, which is something you see a lot of people do now in the NHL.
Oh, off the back.
Off the.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Goalies love that.
I'm sure that has got to be the worst feeling for a goalie.
Or that you got that one puck size opening just to the right of his head. The way he looks at it.
Puck will come all the way back out. Jacobson will collect.
45 seconds on the
Hutchinson,
power
Belanti
play.
with him. Up to Hutchinson. Hutchinson to Nico. Nico with speed around the back. Got Belanti up front. Belanti had a pressure on him. Didn't have quite enough time that he wanted for that.
They cleared it nicely. 20 seconds. Adamak wants this group to do it again.
Oh, well, they had to keep it out of the zone, although it would have been offsides. But
and
that puck will be no icing.
No icing, but the end of the power play.
Belanti dumps it in.
And there we go.
Oh,
Backhand.
shot. Oh, off the post.
He had an open net, but
Oh,
the
my.
good defensive play got his stick off to the side. And we got the net off and the goalie's helmet off.
Was that off the post? It looked like it was off the post.
Looked like it was off the post. So when you want to face off, goalie, take your helmet off.
Right.
So we got 45 seconds left in the first period. 3-0 Park City.
Shot, save. Ford around the back. Looks up top to Jakes. No, he's going to take it himself. Bigelow. Back to Ford. Ford shot.
Nice.
Save.
Alex with a good save. Or I'm sorry, Oakley with a good save. 15 seconds left in the
Ford. Down to wheel right. Back to Ford. Ford with a pirouette. People. Oh, through all kinds of traffic.
Couldn't get the fourth.
And it's going to be a call for hooking.
He danced by 3, and the fourth one hooked him.
Was pretty impressive.
That was impressive.
And
what you got to love about Ford is the fact that he keeps his head up. And the goalie is being pulled here. Alex is coming over. They got 2.5 seconds. The theory is you win the face-off, you have time for one quick pass to one of the 3 guys open in the backside.
Wow, I like this. So, although if they win, what happens if they win the drop?
Yeah, you got to get a great shot off, and there it is.
Oh!
No! That would have worked. That would have worked.
God. Wheelwright was there.
He was absolutely
there.
And unfortunately, his stick wasn't totally on the ice, but it was a bouncing puck too. But that's exactly what they wanted to do. 2.5 seconds, maybe a pass. That time didn't have to. But it was a shot that turned into a pass to a guy sitting on the back door.
I like it. I like it. The first time I ever saw that, but I do like it. Okay.
Do you have the list of the? Oh, is that them? All right, we got quite a few people watching your network from all across the globe, it appears.
197 countries and 50 states broadcasting.
Unbelievable.
Yes. A shout out to Mason's grandparents, the Lees in Scottsdale, cheering on Mason. And his grandparents, Mark and Noreen, Bob and Kay from Arizona. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Got a few Arizona people on there. What's the farthest one away?
Looks
no Slovakians.
I'm gonna say I don't have any particular notes for international viewers, but I'm sure there are.
Well, New York
Box are usually good for some England, but I have a Virginia on here. I think is maybe we'll talk about that at our next break.
Let's do some second period here. It's 3-0. It's 3-0, and Park City wins another face-off.
Grady to Jakes.
Grady. Good feed and back to Ford again. He loves being behind the net. He loves keeping his head up. He does it well. There's a shot, and that rebound went right into the slot, but not cleared. Up and out by Grady, and we'll keep the face-off down in the good end. Minute 32 left on the power play that happened towards the end of the period. Let's see how Park City holds possession here.
A pretty impressive crowd here. I don't think I've seen a
great,
state championship this many people. It doesn't look like it from here. The other side isn't nearly as occupied as this side.
Yeah, it's true.
That is the Park City crowd.
The student section's on their feet. It's completely filled. And face off again, kind of, it was a draw, but Park City ends up with the puck. Reese going down deep and gets it out to Jakes. Greedy likes working that point. Gets it over to Reese. Now we'll try the other side. Ford with a spin, comes into the slot. Shot.
Oh!
That spin move did it. He spun off him, kept the defenseman on his butt, came into the slot. By the time the other defenseman reacted, there was only 4 guys out there. He had ripped it over the glove side of Alex. Again, it's tough to say, not Alex, Oakley. It's tough to say that Oakley's had a good chance on any of the 4 goals.
Yeah.
They've all just been great shots or great passes that created an easy tap in.
Park City just always showing such great patience on power plays, waiting for the opportunity and not shooting too soon. Always an extra pass.
Yeah. Very unselfish play. That was just great stick handling right there by Ford.
Yeah, that was a masterclass.
After about 5 passes to get it to him, and here comes Morgan over the blue line. Holds back, shoots, and Oakley saves. Hangs on. So we'll have a face-off to Oakley's left. Grady with one of the assists. Face-off gathered by Morgan. He goes into the corner. Is behind the net and looks into the slot. Seven gets another shot off, and that's another rebound coming right into the middle, and that puck gets cleared out to center ice. So we'll take over again, see if we can generate something with speed over the red line and the blue line. Lee's carries in. Puck dances out of the zone. Potential breakaway here. Caught up nicely, and we've got a trip.
It's going to be a... Did he trip on a player or on the blue line?
Yeah, it looked like he tripped on the blue line because of a player. And unfortunately, we'll go on the PK. He got back nicely there, and then he crossed over, and he left his stick in the way of his skates is what it amounted to.
Yeah. And intentional or not, that's a trip.
Yeah. So we're going to face off to Alex's right. And they win the face-off and having trouble doing something with it. Going to tussle in the corner. 4 skaters. Puck bounces up, not out. 11 for Brighton shoots. It's blocked out front. 5 has it at the blue line again. He an 11 play catch. Another shot in. Little wide left. There's a shot off the rebound. Oh, almost a backdoor. Great play by Grady to stop that. Backdoor opportunity. Another shot blocked in front. Kept in, however. One more shot and a glove save. Hold on. Let's have a face-off.
Oh, great heads-up play by Grady. That was just IQ right there, seeing which way that was coming.
Yeah. Because Alex hadn't gotten over to that post yet. So beautiful play as the penalty has 1:22 left in it. Park City on the PK. They've killed off 1 so far. And there goes the puck down the other end after a nice face-off win and clear. And there's Oakley throwing the puck up to Grimsley, who's their scorer, an attempt to get it out, and it goes up into the net. We'll have a face-off. Looks like, yes, back in our defensive zone.
It actually didn't come out. It just hit the stanchion.
Yeah, I know.
Is that? I guess that's out of play.
It looked like it wiggled the net a little bit, maybe, but
I
one way or
think
the
so.
other, we're facing off.
I think it hit the blue pad on the end of the stanchion.
Okay, Brighton wins that face-off, brings it down deep. Surrounded by a couple people, can't get any action in the slot, but they do keep it in. Fire, beautiful save by Alex, kicks it over to the corner exactly like he's taught to do. And there we get a clear. That was Hunter who made that clear. He's very effective on the power play. Got a single forechecker. Here's an opportunity just to kill some time.
Ooh.
And we successfully killed some time. Couldn't get it very deep into the zone, but it doesn't matter because we got it kicked out again into center ice.
10 seconds left on the power play, and
That
we'll
goes
stop
out of
there.
play. We're gonna have that face off at center ice. 12:31 left in the second period. Shots on the board, never know if they're accurate, are 12-4 Park City. 12:31 left in the second period of a 4-0 game in favor of Park City. This is Nico on the face-off. Telling Hutchinson to get back. Nico wins it cleanly. And up to Jacobson, but an offside. That's too bad because that could have been special.
Yeah. Hutchinson a little bit early on the crossing there.
But here they are on a PK. They won the faceoff and turned it into a offensive threat, negated by the offsides call. Penalty is over. We're 5-on-5. And to that, we're going to have it in our zone. Vince gave it back. We got some blue line play. Shot goes up. Oh, a diving attempt to stop the second shot. He's still rolling around back there. Oakley.
The theatrics.
Oakley was, yeah, he's not short on theatrics,
yeah,
that's for sure.
I think he's with Cirque du Soleil in the weekends.
He just waved at the Park City crowd.
Yeah.
He went down to get one rebound opportunity that didn't happen. He was still down on his back, rolling around, threw his glove up and caught that shot from the blue line and creating the face-off to his right, which is won by Park City. That shot goes off a leg into the backboards. Jacobson waiting at the point. Morgan fires it in deep.
Ooh, that's a boarding.
We're going to have another boarding call.
That'll be 2 minutes on Brighton.
Yeah, there's so many penalties so far that there's not any great up and down action. Plus the fact that Park City is controlling the puck for probably 75% of this hockey game so far.
Bennett Peterson will go in for 2 minutes.
The referees are talking about this at center ice to see if this is a major or not. Cross check, and they're going to keep it at 2.
Yep. Okay.
All right, let's make that face-off win turn into a couple good passes and a rip here. There's the face-off win. Hunter takes it deep, surveys the situation. Ford in his house brings it out to the Ovi dot. Shot deflected a little wide. Maintaining control is Hunter Jakes. Bach has given it to Ford, gives it to Jakes, gives it back to Ford. Ford looking behind the net for an opportunity, brings it out deep. And Ford now has it on the dot. Oh, tried to pass to the slot. That got taken away, and Brighton's going to kill some time here. Oh, stolen right away from Ford. Shows his speed around one man. Shot off the shoulder, off the shoulder of Oakley. And there's another penalty. Touch the puck, touch the puck. So you can get that 5-on-3 for as much time as possible. That was good that make Brighton touch that puck, so you get that 5-on-3 opportunity, which is going to be for 1:09.
It'll be interesting to see how that was a pretty soft defense on that power play.
Agreed.
Well, I think if they contract any more, they're going to be able to squeeze right up.
Agreed. Another face-off win for the good guys. Reedy has it out deep. Same unit out there. 5-on-3, tried to throw it in the middle, didn't quite work. Hunter picks up the trash. He has it again on the far right circle. Deep down to Ford. Back to Hunter, goes cross ice, load, shot, save. Bounces to the back, forward on his knees, maintains possession. Comes out to the front, tries to get a shot off. A little messy out front. He almost lost the puck. We've got control again. One-timer didn't quite work. Forward in his house on the side. And Jakes ends up with it. There's a one-timer, ripped but wide. Oakley's glad that one didn't hit the net. They're taking some of him with it. Good attempt to come into the slot and get rid of it. We got 13 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And here's Grady out deep. Ford shot just wide. Jakes picks up the rebound on the sideboard. Grady out top, throws it in front in hopes of finding a stick. It's 5-on-4 now for 45 seconds. We'll stay in this zone. Been great possession on this power play. In the middle, and they have it, and they fire it down. The attempt there was to feed the slot, and it was the right idea, and they just made a good defensive play. So here we come with 20 seconds left in the power play. Into the zone, Jacobson with speed. Comes all the way around the net. Here's Hutchinson. Fire. Oh, he had a stick.
Great idea.
And here's a potential 2-on-none, but look at the hustle by Jacobson that comes back and stops that from happening.
Oh, look at the counterattack.
Beautiful.
Here we go.
5-on-5 hockey. We've got something that went on down there. We're going to have another penalty.
A little bit of tussle down here on the other side of the ice.
Yep, they're going in the box again. Something happened behind the play, and I didn't see it. Did you?
Cody Smith and Mitch Berry. I did not see that.
They're both going in.
I was too excited about that 2-on-2 breakaway.
Oh, that was gonna. He was fired too.
Yeah.
He had a lot of open ice. That would have been fun to watch.
So it'll remain 5-on-5. The offsetting penalties.
8:51 left in the second. 4-0 Park City. This face-off's going to be in front of the Park City bench. Hutchinson's going to take it. Face-off won by Hutchinson, but couldn't quite get it in, and there's just a lobbed clear down on Alex. He'll take the shot on goal. Gotta love that statistic.
Shot on goal.
Yeah. He wishes they were all like that.
Yes, he does.
Face off to his right. Brighton wins this. Tries to keep it in the zone. Park City. And Hutchinson gets it, and here's a breakaway. Oh, yes! Yes, off the shoulder of Oakley. I thought it went past to the boards, but it bounced off his shoulder and then lightly dropped into the net.
On the blocker side. Blocker side, yeah.
Blocker side, right.
Yes. Van Valkenburg with the finesse finish.
Leo
in the crowd.
The VK tradition here, which has gone back to two of his cousins, and he obviously has the scoring knack as well. That was a little deflating for Oakley back there. That's probably the one goal that he wishes he had back at this juncture. But he found the right spot.
Yes, he did.
Richards. The right speed. Okay, Park City trying to keep it in the zone. Cannot, but maintains possession. Bach turns, wheels, and into the zone it goes. It's chased behind the net with a single forechecker. Stopped by Oakley, a quick whistle. Shouldn't have been a whistle, but...
Yeah, what was that? He thought he had it covered?
He thought he had it covered.
Yeah. He always protect the goalie, though.
Yeah, Oakley was probably thankful for that whistle. Face-off is going to be to his right. .809 left in the second. Face-off stalemate, back to the boards. And a shot in front. Oakley from
Great
That shot
one-timer.
at the blue line, yeah, that was. Oakley had it all away, but he got rid of it very quickly. And here comes Brighton over the red line and into the zone. Throws it in deep. Goes to the corner. Fed out deep again, and now they've got maybe, I thought they had a possession behind the net with somebody out front, but that puck trickled away. And Skelton throws it in deep, but it looks like it went out of play. The face-off will be outside the zone. In front of the Brighton bench. Both teams change. So Hutchinson with this face-off in front of the Brighton bench. Wins the face-off. Let's see how good the breakout is. Was fed to center ice, but no one home. And we regain possession. Nice tap pass over to in front. Oh, that was also a nice feed. Puck goes down, and we'll see an icing here. That was a beautiful feed out front. There was a
Great
stick
give
there.
and go up off the blue line there, and yeah, good visibility through the middle of the ice, and just couldn't quite figure out how to finish it, but good idea.
Yeah, there was one defensive stick there that caused some problems, but that was really good heads-up play to see that Park City stick running towards the net. Face off, puck still standing on the dot, and the referee's still looking at it. Helmet comes off, and we're going to reface. Looks like the helmet got ripped off there.
Does he have to come off the ice when his helmet was removed?
I don't know, but it looks like probably has to. Ford's going to go on, and he'll take the face off. Looks like a buckle is on the ice. And what do we got? Oh, he needs a neck guard. So Morgan. So they needed looked like he's saying get a neck guard on.
Yeah.
And then they came over to talk to the Brighton coach. And also there was some stuff on the ice that apparently a fan threw. So there's a lot going on for nothing going on. And that was a nice pass, nice shot pass from the right point by Brown. Going in deep, There it is in the center again. Nice high slot look. Good stick lift. Here we are again on the dot. High slot, Ovi spot. Save into the corner, still maintaining possession. Ooh, nice check. Lifted him right off his skates, and there's Grimsley wants a piece of that. Oh, Grimsley drops gloves. Now we talk about a frustrated skater. You're down 5-0, and he wants to fight. Can't score, let's fight. Is
That's
that the
right.
philosophy?
And Belanti showing a restraint there.
He did. There's a lot of people would have just dropped and gone at it.
Perhaps a little bit of egging on, but
yeah,
kept his cool.
Never know what was said there.
No. I did like how the ref just shoved him right into the box from there. There was no escorting.
Yeah. So we got some pad issues down here with Oakley. He's getting undressed in front of the goal. Grimsley has collected all of his gear that was kind of a yard sale in front of the penalty box. It was good that almost started in front of the penalty box because the referees just basically pushed him in there. Opened the door, pushed him in, no fight. We could be a little bit here.
It does not appear they have a backup goalie.
Nor a backup pad.
No. So how does this work?
We don't know. So
Pure Hockey make a site visit?
yeah, quick, let's find somebody in the stands with an extra pad. Looks like we need a right pad.
Can you DoorDash that?
Yeah, looks like we'll have time to clean the ice here anyway. He's not doing much. He's kind of just looking at his pad. I don't know whether a buckle came off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Well, we have Colton Hoffman on the bench. I don't think we want to lend him.
No. I don't think Colton's going to lend him his gear or his goalie ship.
All right, well, the referees are a little perplexed here.
We'll get a little talking to over here.
Yeah, these guys basically know each other, not only from the high school stuff, but all the U10, U12, U16, U18. These guys have played with or against each other for a lot of years.
Yes, they have.
Utah hockey is still pretty small in this in the scheme of things, but with the Utah Hockey Club and what they're doing, it is going to take off, just like basketball did. Did you know that the Utah Jazz have the largest junior basketball program in the United States?
Who does?
The Utah Jazz.
Really?
Because of Ryan Smith and his people at Smith Entertainment Group, the owners of the Utah Jazz. They are also the owners, of course, of the Utah Hockey Club. So you watch what happens here in the next 5 years. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, I'm pretty excited about it, and I experienced from Vegas, going down to Vegas before they had a hockey club. It was not a lot of ice. I think they had maybe 2 sheets, and now they're everywhere.
And
the ice time alone.
Sheets.
They were
bad.
Well, one of them's been condemned. It was in that old
casino.
Yeah,
the
casino one.
Been condemned. What are we doing? No. So I see Marjorie Jakes is here. We're trying to figure out from Marjorie why it's not Marjorie Jacques. Because that's the way we should say it. I don't know why they spelled it so funny. They're obviously French, and yet they do not live up to the French pronunciation of the name. So Marjorie, is this the last Jacques that you have in line to? Hunter's the last one standing? Oh my goodness. I don't know how Park City Hockey's going to survive without a Jacques on the ice. We've got some families represented here that are
multi-generational hockey. Yes.
So Grady's got a couple of rings. And obviously Leo VK.
Yep.
He's got 2 people in the house. And he's got a breakaway goal. Well, we're playing hockey. And he's got pads on. Shot goes high and wide. This is looks like a major penalty, a fighting penalty. That was a beautiful backhand, but Oakley stood his ground. So we got 5-on-4 for another 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Pass into the center and cleared. They took Berry off the puck, and then it was an easy clear. And here comes Hunter. Yep, puck got away, and they kick it right back down the ice. Good hand-eye coordination to get it under control quickly. You don't want to waste this time, because if they score, they still are on the power play, given that it was a major penalty. Galante on the right, comes to the face-off circle. Looks inside. Nice kick back outside. 7 was shot just wide. That was Jacobson. Good control of the puck, but the spacing is not great yet. There, we're straightening that out now. Come in deep, and
Oh!
there's a beautiful pass.
Wow, what a
Great
pass.
attempt at a shot. That wasn't it?
Belanti just knows where to be there.
Yep. And he couldn't get a lot of steam on that shot, but he got it on net. Oop, that was weird off the Zamboni doors. There's another shot in front.
My!
Oh.
Nico.
That was Nico on the doorstep again. Oakley made a nice save. That attempt at a tip goes over the net. Still in control with 2 minutes left. That goes high. Oakley looks tired. Jacobson on the right. Fires it in deep. Right to the center dot. Shot on net. Oakley never saw that. Bounced off a couple people. Shot in front. That was more of a shot pass. Nicely thought of. There's another opportunity for Belanti. That didn't get through and into the corner. We maintained possession. Oakley's still on his knees. He's tired. Jacobson over to the right dot, and we've got a referee stoppage of play. Not sure
What was that,
what
net
it is.
off?
Yeah, he might have knocked it off intentionally.
There was nobody around the net.
Because he was on his knees
Wait,
for
there's
the
no-
last minute.
I don't think it's off. Oh, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it is slightly off.
So is that a
Another
common
goalie trick,
is that a
yeah.
common
Another
defensive
goalie
play?
trick, yeah.
Okay. I've always wondered that.
Knock it off.
Never
yell,
wanted-
yell at the official.
Never want to accuse a goalie of knocking the goal off, but I suspect sometimes that happens.
Excuse me. Brady out top. Trying to quarterback this. They change places with Reese. Reese comes to the right dot. Looks inside. There is a nice save by Oakley. Can't hang on to it though, so it's still loose. Now clear. They're looking hard at that slot. If they can get it into the slot, there's either a shot, a bounce back to the point, or something that feeds the two dots. We got 54 seconds left on this 5-on-4. Reese comes over the blue line. 3 minutes left in the period. Reese behind the net, feeds out front.
Oh.
Puck goes out. Nice diving play by
Cody
Brighton.
Smith with almost a pick six there.
And offsides, yeah, yeah. If you could have stayed on and do that and be on your feet,
Yeah.
he was gone. So we got an offside. So in front of the Park City bench, we'll have Will Bach taking the face-off with 36 seconds left in the power play, 2:55 left in the period. Face-off win over to Ford. Ford comes in deep. You could see he wanted to get around him, but wisely passes back of the net. In control, but no shot opportunities yet on this particular possession. 13 seconds left, so let's take advantage here quickly. There's a shot in front, saved by Oakley. Little pushing after the fact. 7 seconds left. Oakley hung on to that. Oakley's got on one knee looking like, man, can we go in the locker room between periods? Do an ice cut? He needs a break. Scoreboard says 23 shots on goal. It's more than that. Ford wins the face-off back to Lees. In the corner. Now in back again. All right. There's a man there. They've decided to keep a man back to cherry pick. Oakley hangs on to a shot right into his chest. So when he came out of the box, Grimm just hung out at the blue line. Now,
Cherry pick.
Cherry pick whatever you can, especially that guy, because if he gets the puck and it's one-on-one, there's a good chance he'll get around you. But nothing happened there. He should be well rested after that 5-minute major. And here he comes. getting up some speed. Comes to the right dot. Tries to come in front, and we've got oh geez. Hope that Alex is okay. He got bent over backwards.
Park City bench begging to rip him off with their goalie.
Jeez.
No goalie deserves to be buried by an opponent.
No, leave the goalie alone. So he's getting up. He took a big hit, and he's up, and he's probably smiling. The referee raised their hands.
Yes, they did.
I don't know what we're going to have.
Oh, he's going off.
Gone.
He's gone.
That's their leading scorer.
That is their leading scorer.
48 points in the regular season. He's gone. And that's with 1:47 left in the second. They're going to play the whole third period without their leading scorer.
And Grimm, always known for his aggressive play.
Yeah. So what are we going to have here? We're going to have a 5-on-4.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
It's only 2 minutes, but then they gave him a game misconduct. And they've already sat somebody else down in the penalty box. Face-off will be down in our zone, our O zone. That was a big hit.
That was a big hit.
But
on a goalie.
On a goalie. They're not accustomed to that.
No,
they
not.
like to just stay down, be in their little crease.
Yes.
Nobody bothers them.
They are the most padded person on the ice,
They got a lot of pads.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what we can do with this power play for, I don't know why the penalty went down to 1:54. Apparently they started the clock a little prematurely.
Assuming they'll delay it once the puck dropped for 4 seconds, 6
no.
seconds. 1. Nope, still no.
They're still dealing with it.
Oh, okay.
The referee did catch that.
Oh.
Of course, the announcing crew caught it way before they did.
Yes. But resetting a clock sometimes is an act of God.
Yeah, I know.
They don't have an undo button, I don't think, on the circa 1965 scoreboard technology.
And that's what that is, too.
Yeah.
That looks like a 65 scoreboard. 5-0 here with 1:46 left in the second. We're ready to go, 1:46. All on a power play. Nice spin, comes to the front, tries to do a wraparound. That is foiled. Bigelow has it. Down deep, again looking behind the net. Looking for sticks out front. Back to Bigelow at the dot. High slot. Hutchinson gets it over to the far right boards. Goes up in the air. Nice keep. Went down and got that, Hutchinson did, to keep it in the zone and make a nice pass of it. That was a shot to go off the boards and trying to get it to the other side. And another good hold by Hutchinson. And trying to keep it on the boards and kill the clock is Brighton. And there we got a penalty on us.
Well, it'll be Hunter Hutchinson off with 1:07 left on the Brighton power play, or I should say the Brighton penalty. So it'll be a minute of 4-on-4 hockey, followed by a minute after the break.
After the break.
Power play for Brighton.
That was roughing.
I did not see that. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You could have called it, but I don't know. We've seen worse roughing in this game so far. But the game has slowed down some again.
Yeah.
A lot of penalties. So no end-to-end action. Nice tip in there by Connor Richardson. Went high up on Oakley, who got a shoulder on it. So 4-on-4. Here comes Richardson again. Shot on goal. And Oakley holds it in his shoulder, drops to the ice, covers, face off to his left. 20 seconds left in the period. 35 seconds left in their penalty.
So Park City is graduating 13 players, I think, this year.
Oh.
That is a big class. Last 2 years, they've seen off, I think, 2 or maybe 3 tops. So I think now taking the opportunity to get some synergy going with the next round of star athletes in Park City hockey. Shot. Oh,
all alone. Nico was sitting in front, waiting for the rebound, which just got past his stick. We've got 4 seconds left as Jacobson throws it into the zone. Brighton will kill it. All right. Well, we've got a 5-0 game here. If we can hang on to this lead, guess who's going to nationals?
Yes.
In Irvine, and that's a beautiful
in Irvine,
complex
California. Speaking of California, big shout out to Emma Cusimano tuning in from the Bay Area, East Bay, Berkeley. Thanks for watching, Emma. Watching your brother hopefully going to the big dance here. Ian's Aunt Sue and Uncle Brian Hagens also watching. Ian, as we know, is on the bench giving moral support with an injury. Mitch Berry, Gamey Joy again, watching from St. George. Love having you tuned in. And Cousin Fedawaz in Boise, Uncle Speen in Wyoming, and Grandpa Mike. And Louise and Cece also will be watching, or are watching, hopefully.
Look at Alex has got some grandparents in Tennessee.
Gerald and Vivian.
That's the University of Tennessee, which Colton applied to, as a matter of fact. They have a club hockey program like the University of Utah, and
interesting.
They jam that place.
Really?
Yeah, it's fun to
Great
see what
game.
they
Did
do.
you watch that Alabama-Tennessee basketball game on Saturday? The buzzer beater?
Yeah.
Man, that was pretty impressive, exciting.
We also have a lot of ex-skaters, Reese Bynum, Tyler Fisher. They're all watching the broadcast as well.
Excellent.
There's a lot of alumni very interested in this game.
Okay.
So we got some 4-on-4 hockey still to play.
Yep. We got our leading line back out. Grady, Reese, Ford, Cusimano.
Now they have a
try
power
to take
play.
5-on-4. Ford will take it all by himself. Tries to toe drag that around. Couldn't get it through, but Reese, forecheck, gets it. Circles around, surveys shot, deflected off the backboard. Back up to Jakes. Jakes back down to Ford. And he'll play a little bit again. Oh, nice move. And Ford just doing circles in the corner. And interesting, looking like they're on the power play, but they're actually short-handed against Brighton. And still having possession, and will purposely delay a little bit in their own zone with the puck. Reese into the zone. Reese, now it's 5-on-5 hockey. Reese taking off his skates. Oh, great play by Jakes. That would have been a one-on-one against Bigelow had it gone around him. Ford, shot, deflected high, all around the back. And Brighton collects. Tried to go all the way through. I think they're going to play a little bit of game of pass it all the way down the ice and see if they get a breakaway.
We're back to full strength.
Oh, great pass right to Nico. The high slot.
Nico just didn't get the bottom part of the stick on it. That was sweet. Here we come. 2-on-1.
Oh, good idea. Had Nico on the far post.
This is very difficult for Brighton to generate any offense here without their number one scorer. The only time they have the puck is on the perimeter.
Jacobson up to Belanti. Try to get it to Hutchinson. That'll come all the way back. And Bigelow will collect to Jacobson. Around the back, gets it up to Nico. One touch. Down the ice. Hunter.
They'll let that trip go. Wasn't serious enough. Problem for Brighton here is that if they do this dump and chase stuff. Oh, wait a minute. We got guys on the bench pulling guys. All right, this isn't good. Yep, don't throw a stick at him there.
How are you? And that'll be a game misconduct against Skelton.
Skelton's leaving.
For Belanti will also go in the box, but won't go off the ice.
Looks like he lost his face mask. Oh, he's got to fix that before he comes back on. If he comes back on.
If he comes back.
He's sitting in the box. Referees are consulting.
Well, it was getting a little sleepy, so nice to see a little bit of action.
Yep. The Park City bench, they were dying to get a punch in. And what Adamak is doing to him right now is saying, when there's a scrum in front of the bench, put your hands behind your back. Get your sticks out of the way, put your hands behind the back, let the guys on the ice handle business. Because that almost led to, because there was a couple of hands thrown.
From the bench.
From the bench.
That's a big no-no.
The referees didn't see it because they were behind the action. We're on the side where we could see it here. But we'll never admit to it in a court of law.
Right.
Referees still trying to sort things out.
Yeah, they look.
So Brighton has had 2 people kicked out, including their leading scorer.
And the other one was
Skelton.
Yes.
Number 7, he's a D. He's had a lot of shifts tonight, so their bench is not deep. Not like Park City. So losing as many seniors as we will puts a lot of pressure on the Park City farm system, which is the best in the state.
It is. And most of the teams we played this year were lucky to have 2 lines. They may have a half of a third line. Park City enjoys a full 3 lines, if not sometimes 4. Also has 2 varsity teams and 2 freshmen, 2 JV teams to draw from. So there's plenty of talent. We'll have to bring them up and get them into the system. But yeah, always hard to lose that many players at once. But again, we got a deep bench.
Yeah, this is called goalies being bored. Oakley and Alex are playing catch, seeing who can score a goalie goal.
It's a rare. Colton ever have any goals?
No goalie goals.
No goals?
No.
It's a rarity.
Is a rarity.
Even in the NHL, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, geez. Even harder, probably.
Harder, probably, yes.
He has tried.
Is it the stick that's hard? You just can't get enough velocity?
No, it's just you got to go over everybody on the ice and then have it be on net from your own goal line.
Yeah.
And you've got a stick that forces you to shoot backhanded with your forehand. So you're on your backhand side trying to hit a forehand with distance and speed over 10 guys on the ice. Or when it happens, it's usually more or less because it's either a penalty or obviously the goalie is pulled.
Pretty good flick there.
Yep, and we got another guy going in the box for Brighton, it appears.
Will be 2 in the box for Brighton, 1 in the box
so far
for Park City. So presumably a 5-on-4. We'll see.
So Coach Adamak wears another hat, Director of Hockey Operations for Park City, and he's the one who gets those youth programs fired up. We got great coaching staffs up and down the youth programs, and Adamak is also the one who will be working with Smith Entertainment Group and the Utah Hockey Club to not only improve youth hockey in numbers and talent in the state of Utah, but also girls hockey. So girls hockey this year had 3 high school teams, kind of regional teams, and hopefully that changes it will change over time.
And your daughter Tiana, what was her, I know she went off to, she a part of a billet family?
She played at for the Pittsburgh Penguins and the North American Hockey Association, NAHA, which is in Vermont, because there wasn't any higher level hockey here, but that's changing.
Yeah.
The Lady Grizz have become a powerful program. She played for that program before leaving the state, and that she would have loved to have stayed. There's been a lot of boys that have left the state also to play high-level hockey, and sometimes you look and wonder and say, I wonder if those guys stayed, how many banners we would have hung up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So we got 4 banners now, and if things go well for the next 12 minutes and 45 seconds, there'll be another banner. And back-to-back is tough.
Yes.
So the Nationals are such a special experience for kids to go to. It's amazingly professional. You're playing against some of the best high school kids in the country. It's just really, really fun.
And also a bit humbling for Utah hockey.
Yeah.
I don't think the last statistic I heard was a Utah team has never won a game.
No, they won one game.
One game.
It was Colton's senior year. They won 6-0 against a Houston team. But that Houston team, to be perfectly honest, wasn't very good. There's a shot just wide as we're in a penalty situation here, a 5-minute job it looks like. And there's a score. That's just Oakley being tired.
Tommy Jacobson.
Jacobson scores. That's 6.
I'm not sure that was a pass or a shot, but
I don't know
it counts.
If he knew. Oakley was screened and also tired. So Jacobson gets one in from the outside. That makes it 6. And it's a major penalty, so there's still 4:39 of 5-on-4 hockey.
Oh, they're actually counting shots on goal. I'm a little off here.
But they aren't close. So there's been more than 27 in Oakley's defense.
Well, I had Brighton at 6 shots, but
that's probably right.
Yeah.
So now Oakley's buying some time, saying the net's defective. So pull out all the goalie tricks here, man. He's done the headgear, he's done the pad, he's done the goal off its pipe, and now we're doing a net issue. I think he's out now. Hey, that's all there aren't any other tricks. Except injury, I guess. You could do that. He's beat.
Yeah, he's a lot of practice today.
Yeah. Yep.
And goalies typically like that, having all that action.
Goalies like it better than having 5 or 6 shots.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So the first time that Park City went to Nationals, they played Minnesota in the second round. Colton had 85 shots. They were humbled.
Yeah.
But yes, there's been one win.
The last game Park City played in a national game, they came out with 129 penalty minutes.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
They decided that being physical would be maybe an equalizer, and well, it was the game before. It was entertaining.
It was entertaining. Jake's with a good look up top. That puck gets lost. This is where he gets. He drives in 21, shoots. And
shot over. Oh my!
Right
almost
in front.
That almost hit him off the back and into the net off the back of the glass.
what you don't want to do is lose this shutout because you're being tired or lazy or just thinking that this thing's over. You've got to stay focused out there on the ice. And if you put a 10 spot up there, so be it. Just don't get lazy. Good high hand-eye coordination there. Crowd is pretty quiet right now, reflecting the fact that it's a little bit of a blowout and the action slowed down.
Yeah. Those long breaks take the air out of the building, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And Brighton not even back, have possession.
Yeah, we still got 2:51 left on their penalty. Oh, that just bounced out. Oakley tried to do a mini windmill on that. It bounced out of his glove and trickled by the post.
Bach behind the net, gets it up to Reese. Reese surveys. Gets it to Barry, back to Reese. Bach will take it, back to Reese. Reese got Ford up front, tried to get it to him, it's going to come all the way down.
You can also tell by just hearing the communication on the ice, that's slowed down also. Get some momentum back here. Take it into Natty's.
Bigelow. Shot, save. Up top. Cusimano one time, wound it up. Cusimano gets it again. Far side. Gets it through the middle to Bach. Bach back to Reese. Reese fires. Bach tried to deflect that. Oh, it's loose in front. And the net off again.
Referee with a quick whistle there also. I think he thought that.
No, the net's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it's only off a little bit and you got a puck loose in the crease, there is a school of thought that says, leave it alone, ref.
If the puck goes in the net, when the netted off, but the whistle's not blown, is that a goal?
I don't know if I guess it depends on the referees, but.
And somebody's around to see it.
If
somebody's around to see it.
If a tree falls in the woods.
Yes.
The answer would be probably not. It probably is in the NHL, it's probably reviewable.
Yeah. And then what? Do they see if the goal being off affected the ability for the puck to enter the goal?
Well, yeah, but one of the things that referees get subjective, because if they think the goalie knocked it off on purpose, not that a goalie would ever do that,
right.
But if he knocks it off on purpose, then there's, again, a school of thought. I don't know what the rule book says, but that you get what you deserve if that puck goes in. Not sure what we're waiting for now.
Somebody just came out of Belanti came out of the box. Ugh.
Got a minute 39 left on the penalty against Brighton. Face-off is going to be to the left of Oakley. It is 6-0, 9:24 left in the third period and regulation.
Shout out to Gloria and Camus. Cheering on Nils. Nils getting some good playing time here in the third, making some impact for Park City. Also, Carrie in Illinois cheering on Nils Brown as well. Thanks for tuning in. And Coach Tom Gatta's parents in New York. I think that's our furthest, New York.
You think so, New York?
Yep, Coach Gatta.
Yes, we don't have any. Well, Colton and Tiana and Reese are all in Connecticut, and I think they're a little farther east than New York.
Okay.
So we're gonna.
Is this how
we're
you're
gonna
going
get out
with?
a map at the end of the period. We're gonna
all right.
forget the celebration or the discussion. We're gonna get a map.
And you're gonna send them some free turkey chili from Deer Valley.
Yeah. We're going to make sure Gatta doesn't get any props from the announcers here. It's just so bad Ian's hurt. Doesn't that break your
Yeah,
heart?
yeah,
That
it does.
He's looking at this and
Such a
wants
good
to play
kid.
so
Love
bad.
that kid. Jacobson, turn around to Grady. Grady pitches and shot, deflected high up and out of play.
So I don't know how long they've had the net all the way around the rink, but it's probably required now in all Utah rinks.
I believe so. Yeah, this
yuck.
is relatively new. This
Has
was the last holdout rink.
This was it?
Yes.
So you got to go to a Grizzlies or a Utah hockey game,
Well,
hockey club game to see no.
I guess the hockey club, yes. As long as you're not on the end. The ends all have
the
nets.
ends all have.
Belanti tried to squeak that through to Nils.
Nice backhand.
Or to Grady. Sorry, Grady. All the way across. Jacobson shot, blocked, save.
Oakley threw it in the corner just like he's supposed to.
Grady.
Minute left in the major penalty. And
shot
Oakley
covered.
holds the post. He was going short side. Oakley was leaning that direction, grabbed it, held it between his arm and his body. Face off to his left with 56 seconds left in the power play. 6-0 Park City. They started fast. They haven't let up as far as the offensive zone time or the time when the puck's on their stick. It's got to be 75% or better, especially with all these penalties.
Jake's shot. Oh, loose still.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Poked
Cooper
in.
Ford. Ford got his goal. They're not going to even go to the bench to celebrate because that's rubbing in their face. But the 7th goal goes up on the board. And the power play still is not over. Now, Oakley is now sitting down. He's beat. He made the initial save, went out front. There was a fan on a close-in shot. It bounced out a little farther, gave it just enough room for Ford to elevate over the pad. And they can't come out yet, so there's still 4 of them on the ice against the Park City 5. We win the face-off, 40 seconds left on the power play. And here we come,
Jakes try to go end-to-end with that one. Got shot on goal. Ford will pick it up. Battle through the middle. And Ford poke checks it back into Brighton zone. Oh, picked right up off the blue line. Shot one time. Oh, save.
Looked like it went in.
It did look like it went in.
Ford, who loves to battle behind that net.
Nilsey, near side, go around the back, drops it back to Harry's Lloyd. That comes all the way out. It's going to be
if he's fast,
picked
he's got a
up.
breakaway.
Shot, save.
Oh,
ooh.
Geez.
And it'll be a penalty.
Jakes doesn't think it was a penalty. Thought it's the skater's momentum that carried him into the boards.
Oh, he had his hand up, not a penalty. Oh, it is a penalty, yeah. Jakes will go to the box for 2 minutes.
I don't think he intended to do anything there. He may have got his stick on a knee or something.
Yeah.
He had a lot of speed going into those boards. That's really dangerous. But meant it or not, we've got 2-minute power play for Brighton. Here's Slater over talking with Hoffman on the bench here. Again, an example of how these guys all know each other. And we've got an empty net for 7:29.
Wow.
Oh, nope, here he comes back out.
Oh,
Now the skater comes
I
off.
think he just wanted a rest.
Yeah.
Oakley.
He's going, oh, man. Pull me.
Oh, they thought he was still out.
$7:20 left.
Hunter. Oh, uh-oh.
Blew a tire. They still get it out. Good poke check. Yep. That was well done, taking him off another couple of hits after that, taking him off the puck by Brighton.
Oh.
This is when you can get sloppy.
Yeah, Park City trying to delay the puck in their own zone, try to kill off the power play. Little mishandle there. Oh. Barry.
Good
Forecheck
effort by Mitchell.
That's going to be a penalty on.
He wants to fight Barry. Barry says, look at the scoreboard.
Barry giving the sign of egging on. Yep.
See,
Head
I'm
play.
smarter than him. I'm not going over there. So now Park City will have a power play again. If you take a shot at Oakley, he was flat on his face there. But
so I'm not sure how this may affect or not, but I would assume if Park City gets a game misconduct in this game, they may not be able to play their first game at Nationals. I don't know if it is USA hockey.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
And so I think Park City is trying to keep calm, not get baited into something that will hurt them.
So this looks like 4-on-4 hockey for a minute. And then the second minute will be a power play once again for Park City. Let's see if they can be disciplined for the remainder of this game, which is 6.5 minutes.
Well, puck will squeak all the way back out, almost on goal. Hari will stop it. Jacobson behind the net.
See, a goalie dad would say that's a shot on goal.
Ben Volkenberg take it in the zone. Shot up over the net, deflected off Oakley's glove. Jacobson collects again. He'll have Nils Brown with him, but he will take it himself.
Good speed.
All the way around, and not a lot of skating going on here.
No.
Except for the person with the puck.
Yeah, don't.
A strange place for a stick. Maybe that's a stick extension, maybe?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
If it isn't, if it wasn't, it is now.
Yes.
There's still some guys that want to fight here. So that's Yenny, number 28.
I think they're trying to see how many people they can get in the box at the same time.
That's right.
That's called the clown box.
So they got 3 there now, yeah. See a little Volkswagen roof on that thing. There's 3 or 4 of them in there right now.
There are 4. Yes, there are 4.
So this is going to be 4-on-3 for, I think, about 13 seconds.
I'm going to have to build an extension for that penalty box over there.
And the scoreboard is at its maximum capacity as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Cusimano.
If you're the coach of Park City, you're saying be disciplined now.
Yeah.
Be professional, be disciplined, play good hockey.
Grady.
Don't get lazy.
Comes all the way out. Belanti will collect. 10 minutes for misconduct on that penalty.
He's done.
Lloyd, it'll be 5-on-3 for almost 2 minutes. One-timer to Cusimano. Gets by to Belanti, goes right to his feet. Hard to collect that one. Lloyd back out to Cusimano. Cusimano goes all the way across. Try to get it to Nils on the far side post.
Good stick by Brighton to stop that.
Shot deflected high up and over the net.
Hit him in the head.
That was a Grady. Cusimano. Cusimano looking for a one-time, but keeps coming to his feet. Let's see if we can get that on target. Belanti up to the blue line. Keeps it in. Down low. Belanti, Cusimano, and one will come out, so it's 4-on-5 now.
For 45 seconds. Still 4:22 left in the game.
Park City showing patience, but no aggression. Oh, they.
Oh,
That's that was an errant. I would say an errant whistle.
Yep, it was a mercy whistle.
He did not have it covered, and the net wasn't off.
No, and he had 3 shots on him.
Should I count all those?
I'm
going to count all those.
Yeah. You gotta give this guy some props for getting this many shots. Always want to see a little energy out of your goalie, but it's been sapped since the first period. Ford. Nice shot to get that off. Had to go between legs to get that off. It was hard.
Puck will come back out. Bigelow will collect. Got Reese behind him.
Slow ice right now, obviously.
All the way up to Ford. Ford will take it in with some speed. Tried again to try to toe drag. Gets picked off.
Ford,
Reese
nice
chipped it up and covered.
Good save by Oakley. Good move by Ford. 3:35 left. We're in a 6-0 game.
I have it at 7-0. I don't know if I have it at
right.
7. Yeah.
And we
unless
got
one of those,
penalty.
unless one of those, another penalty.
I don't know. 28 just went in the box.
I think he just wanted to go see his friends.
I think that was it. Or he wants a rest. He comes over to this bench and the coach bothers him all the time.
I think he's explaining to him, yeah, he just came over and just went and sat down.
I think.
He can sit over there if he wants.
I think the referee is explaining to the coach, who agrees with him, by the way, that he shouldn't have come out of the box when he did, so get the hell back in there.
Gotcha. All right, so what do we got? 5 on 5.
5 for a change.
Okay, let's see if we can get 2 minutes of play without a whistle.
The Macintoshes here are leaving the rink, trying to beat the rush hour traffic here. Good to see Mark and Regan. Regan was a stalwart for this squad for years. Also the West Coast Renegades. One of the great kids that Park City has produced. Brighton wins the faceoff. Don't create any bad habits here, Park City. Pass the puck.
Barry all the way over. Yeah, chipped in. Lloyd in front. Tries to go hard to the net, taken away. Bigelow dumps it back in to Lloyd. Barry. Jacobson. Over to Bigelow, up to Lloyd.
The passes aren't as crisp right now as you would expect with a 7-0 lead and 2:30 left in regulation.
It feels like a long game.
It does, and it's
a lot of stoppage.
Sure that doesn't been a lot of stoppage.
That doesn't help the energy, I don't think, on the bench.
And in the crowd.
Jakes. The crowd should have plenty to celebrate here in 2 minutes.
Nice.
Oh! Oh my!
He had him beat.
He did.
And threw it across the crease in back of
Jakes. Right through literally across the goal line, behind the goal. I think he was trying to shoot it off the skates.
He was just shaking his head.
He wants that one back.
He's getting a bunch of crap on the bench for missing that.
1:57 left to go in the game.
Nico on the faceoff.
Richardson.
Oh, there it is! Richardson across the crease. Oakley couldn't get there quick enough for another backdoor tap in. And gonna not, oh, now let's.
Nico Morgan celebrating with his teammates. If it wasn't out of reach before, it is out of reach now for Brighton.
Yeah, they finally corrected the scoreboard. It's up to 8, so they caught up to you. And we're going to have excessive celebration, I imagine, is the penalty there.
Excessive.
He came over to the Brighton bench and made the Steph Curry sleeping sign.
I did see the sleeping sign.
And said something and then skated to our bench. So probably deserved, but at the same time, it's tough to keep a kid from saying, I just won the state title.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It'll be 5-on-4 for Brighton.
Richardson
for the rest of
gets
the game.
Gets to Nilsey.
Unless they score.
Cusimano chips it out of the zone. Brighton will reset. Mills keeps it out as well. Oh, Richardson got slew-footed.
Referees aren't going to call anything.
No call.
Unless it's violent.
Oh,
he almost had a breakaway opportunity.
And
nice
there's
play by Oakley. He likes to wander out
He
of
does
that
like to wander.
He hasn't had many opportunities today.
Looks upstream. Chips it down. 1 minute to go.
This could be the largest margin of victory that a state final has ever seen. I don't know how we check the history books on that.
I don't know.
Nice save, Alex.
Is that on goal?
It was. And he made a glove save low to the ice. Those are always a pain in the butt.
Definitely dad of a goalie, calling that one on goal.
If it's anywhere in the rink and
right.
the goalie touches it, that's a save. 51 seconds left in the third period. The crowd has yet to realize that this is a state champion in 48 seconds.
And
there they come.
Bach.
Oh, darn it. Got another penalty here. And waiting for Park City to get possession, and there's the whistle.
And Will Bach will go to the box.
Yep.
With 33 seconds left.
He was in a defenseless position, and Bach took him to the ice. Not violently, but definitely pushed him to the ice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, game hobbling off the ice. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. So we got 5-on-3 for Brighton for the remainder of the game. And they win the face-off. Slater loses the puck.
Oh,
Ford
Cooper
tries to gather.
Wanted it. Couldn't quite get it.
Still killed a lot of time.
Brighton gets organized. Slater through the middle. Slater. And broken up. And Park City just all over it.
10 seconds.
Grady's just not giving him any room.
5 seconds to the state championship. Back-to-back state champions. And a shutout. And it's over. Back-to-back state titles, and they made a statement game. This is 18-0. I don't think there's ever been a team that's 18-0 in Park City, or maybe in this,
and
maybe in Utah hockey. After another fact we can make up and fact check it later.
And
the fans came
fans
onto the
getting
ice.
Yes. In the SEC, that's a $250,000 fine.
Well, at least
on
there's
the first offense.
No goalpost to tear down.
Yeah,
that's the only
right.
benefit here.
I could take that goal somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Way easier to carry.
Andy, while they're sorting this out, I got to say, on behalf of all the people that you mentioned that are watching this, all the people that have watched it all year and other years as well, you made this so enjoyable for all of us parents. And the effort you put into this, if everybody could just see all the equipment you've got here and what you've been doing to get these broadcasts out to all of us, thank you so much for that from all of us.
Well, thanks, Jeff. That's my pleasure. And just picking up where you left off and your contributions as well before me. So I enjoy doing it. I'm really just a man with a phone.
Yeah, and a bunch of wires.
And a bunch of wires. But it's fun. I just love watching these kids play. It's such a great sport.
Yeah, oh, geez.
I've always said of all the sports my kids have played, this one in particular, mostly, and the thing I love is that you cannot play this game with 5 players. You cannot win a game with starters only. You really, literally need everybody on that bench.
Yep.
It is a true team sport and super enjoyable to watch as a fan. And I love being part of this community. Park City Hockey is just a phenomenal force in Utah hockey.
Hockey is. These guys were banging each other, knocking heads in the penalty box. A lot of penalties. 2 guys ejected, and here they're hugging each other and going through the handshake line. So another beautiful sport.
Yep.
You got kids over there right now exchanging jerseys, which hopefully is just
awesome.
a photo op because he's going to lose that jersey for Natties.
He is going to need that, yeah. Leo. It's a Leo and Oakley were teammates.
Oakley, yeah.
Yep. As were many of these players.
So they're lining up on each line right now. There's a ceremony that we'll televise. There's another person that doesn't get mentioned enough is Matt Pruka out there. Since his kid played for the high school, which was a while ago, and he has stuck with Park City Hockey to help administrate and get this program to where it is today. Matt Pruka, a lot of thanks to him.
It is pretty selfless. He hasn't had a kid on the ice in, 4 years, 5 years?
Yeah, probably 5 years.
And he's at every single game.
Every game.
He is the communication director.
He's everything.
The organizer.
He is a team manager. Sometimes he's running the rink. The only thing I haven't seen him do is the Zamboni.
Well, I'm sure if there's ever a need for a Zamboni somewhere, he'll figure out how to get one.
He'd be there.
Yeah.
So this is the Brighton team getting their runner-up medals. Notice over there the cup being held. So this is the 5th title for Park City Hockey in 6 years.
I believe so.
I think you can call that a dynasty.
I would believe, yes, that is a dynasty. That's hard to. That is a hard record to keep.
That's very tough to even repeat. But 5 of 6, you kidding me?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And with kids that leave the program, you got graduates, you got kids that went and played hockey somewhere else in the country. All right, that cup is the runner-up, and Brighton should be very proud of that. They are one of 2 teams that Brighton fields in the varsity. Again, they were 11-5-1 in the regular season. Dropped into the loser bracket by Park City and then fought their way back to the finals. A slightly bigger cup and the trophy that stays here in the ring is brought out to the ice. We're just going to let the announcer take over here. They're coming by number to pick up their medal. that 95 kid? He played pretty well. Kid can play.
He can play.
Kid can play.
He can play.
Adamak and Gata looking very accustomed to going through a line like this.
Yeah.
Let's hope they do it for years to come. Good to have Gata back in town.
Love Gata. And the kids love Gata.
Absolutely. There are the captains over there. So the big trophy on the left of your screen, that one stays here but gets engraved. And might as well just put Park City in big letters on that. Let's hope for the years to come. The cup goes back to the Park City rink.
I didn't realize it resides here,
Yeah.
the cup?
Not the cup, but the
no,
big
the
one.
trophy, yeah.
They engrave that and leave it here. I think they leave it here. That needs to be fact checked. But the cup definitely travels back.
I'll follow the guy with the white gloves.
Yeah. And not lost on us is the fact that even though there might have only been 8 shots, that was a shutout victory.
Yep.
So Alex has got to be very proud of that. So tough for a goalie to stay in the game when you're only getting that many shots, and something can surprise you because you don't feel like part of the game when it's being played down the other end so much. But he did great the whole game, just like he has this whole season. He had 16 of the 17 regular season wins, had a 90% save percentage. Big part of this game.
You know, was that the first? Has Park City ever had a undefeated season?
No, I think this is the first
This might be the first one. That doesn't even happen in the NFL.
True. Not since the Miami Dolphins, I guess, right?
Miami
Are you
Dolphins.
picking on my Patriots? Is that what you're doing?
I'm a Patriots fan too.
Okay, well, we
Yeah.
screwed up one year.
Yeah, exactly. We had it in the bag.
Yep. So here's another show of sportsmanship. Is Oakley coming over to have a goalie picture?
Nice.
All the goalies.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is. I think Oakley's going to need to be carried off the ice. Now the sorting out of the equipment. Andy Yeoman's work. Now, are you going to be in Irvine?
I will.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Well,
I will not be
watching.
I will not be broadcasting because
Oh,
apparently
man.
they forbid outsiders for broadcasting.
There's a rule.
It has a monetization, I believe.
Oh,
But I will definitely be there, and I am sure you'll be there in spirit.
maybe you can give all of us period-by-period updates on something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you got it. You got it.
You know
I'll
the
give you
broadcasts are not
I'll give
gonna
you the
be as
emotion
good
of the
as you.
crowd.
Yeah.
The energy in the building.
But that'll be so exciting for these guys. Again,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful facility
Yeah.
that they're going to be at,
Yeah.
and a moment they will never, ever forget.
Yeah.
They are
We're-
state
State champions. State champions. That is a wonderful feeling.
Well, Andy, thank you
Well,
very
thanks,
much.
Jeff.
It was a pleasure doing it with
Appreciate you being with us tonight.
you. Yeah.
And good luck to
Let's
your
do it
kids
again.
too.
Let's win a couple in Irvine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. And we will be in Irvine, as Jeff said, end of the month. For those who want to watch, there will be a live stream. I probably will not be live streaming, but we will let you know how to tune in. So long from Steiner, and congratulations to Park City Red.